Oh, we're good then?
Wait, the recording.
Okay, our technical difficulties are solved. What time is it?
7.
What?
17.
All right, we're 17 minutes late. All right, ona ka diwahi ka jokwa. So we don't see us, Nyari. Because you can't see you just how we know you budgets go in a star, no, not a haruni. That in order to Gurunga Gari, I guess, Yeti Sota Asatanka Garako, Donna Yet in the stars you Hunzagi, and a great Scotnik and Ungwe. That in order to a great Zinig and Yatter the Gerda, Donna Wade Zinig and Yatter the Gerda, Donna a Guegu or Quadri and Noko Suma. That in order to Yeti Sota Gunhan there on that headstone, they're going to go real that the Hawakwe. Jonkiat again had dam dawe on hetzeren because it's taseren ganungwe dam dawe on hetzeren a guego on a gordon gayana rasara go on escana whatever I left out as always, as you know, that we always have to do a Honda Gutty with Dekwa before we begin any gathering, council meeting, anything of importance. This is where we give thanks to things in creation that have created us and the things we need to continue to sustain us. My brain is going too fast today. We're too much on the go. I always begin by giving our thanks to the great spiral of creation. So we begin by giving our thanks to Sky Woman. This is when we look up into the nighttime sky. It is not cold, dark, empty space you are looking at. You are looking into the living body of our great mother, of Sky Woman herself. And so we give thanks to her, to Sky Woman, as it is she who has given us spirit. From there, we give our thanks to the beating heart of our Mother Earth, to our grandmother Moon, she who regulates the flow of the lifeblood in all things, regardless of if it's the great bodies of water or if it's the water in your eyeball. She regulates the flow of all things, and so we, the blood in all things, so we give thanks to her, the beating heart of our Mother Earth, to our grandmother Moon, as it is she who has given us blood. From there to our Mother Earth, regardless of what color you are, what language you speak, where you have grown out from our Mother Earth, we are all of one body, one mother, and so we give thanks to her, our Mother Earth, as it is she who has given us body. From there, we give our thanks to all the women, from the newest born baby girl to the eldest grandmother, as they carry the sacred title of life giver into the world and are to be honored and respected as such. We give thanks to them, for in this world, they give us purpose and direction. From there, we gave our thanks to all the waters in all the shapes and forms they come in, all the medicines and all the shapes and forms they come in. We give our thanks to our ancestors who carry the good mind, and we ask them to help us to show us how to return our mothers back to their natural seat of authority within all our nations so they can manage all our people properly once again. If anything was forgotten, left out, well, then that's, as you know, for you to put it in its proper place. Okay, tonight, we were going to do something special tonight. I think we can still do it. It's not raining too bad here. It's just a very light drizzle. So tonight what we're going to do is the first words is going to be what the subject is tonight. The Longhouse Garden. And the Longhouse Garden is called Onkwanerista. Now, that's not just our garden, Onkwanerista. Onkwanerista, that's everybody's garden. So the first words will be the Longhouse Garden, and then Onkwanerista, like a subtitle. Woo, on the go. No, the Longhouse Garden on top. Onkwanerista. See, we need the translation for the Longhouse Garden. And then what Onkwanerista, that's the umbilical cord. So put that there.
I said Ganusesne Aoheta, the Longhouse garden.
And that Onkwanerista, that's the word we got. Wyagerdo gave us this word. I think it must have been, holy geez, maybe about 10 years ago.
Maybe less.
Yeah. Close to that. That's what we identify as the garden here, the umbilical cord, because this is where, just like if you were in the belly of your mother, food would be coming to you through the umbilical cord. So for us, for everybody on earth, the food comes to us through the garden. So that's the umbilical cord. So the garden isn't just the stuff that you plant, it's everything that you harvest. It's the forest, it's the trees that give you fruit-bearing trees, or maybe you eat the roots from them, or nuts off of them, apples, acorns, stuff like that. Everything is in the garden and is part of the umbilical cord that feeds us.
Okay, we're gonna go with that first word, the Longhouse garden. Ganusesne Aoheta.
Ganosesne aoheta.
Ganonsesne Aoheta.
Ganosesne Aoheda.
Janet,
Ganosesne Aoheta.
Merrick,
Ganosesne Aoheta.
Marc. T'es muté, Marc.
Ganosesne Aoheta.
Very
France.
good.
T'as-tu dit moi?
Oui.
Oui. Ganosesne Aoheda.
Harold,
Ganosesne Aoheta.
Elsa.
Ganosesne Aoheta.
Ganosesne Aoheta. So the order for today is, as usual, Stuart, Marie-Claude, Edith, Janet, Merrick, Marc, France, Harold, Elsa, and then me. Circle.
Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of we're gonna have to finagle our way through this. We're gonna walk out into the garden. We're gonna film off of Edith's phone. So Edith, we're gonna have to get onto the Zoom with your
Right
phone,
back.
right?
Mhm.
And what we'll do is we're just gonna pick out certain words. Wyagerdo, he'll write them down, and then only when we get back in here will we be able to go over all the words. So we're not gonna stay out there long. We're just gonna go out there and identify a few things, so everybody knows how this is gonna work. So it's a special class tonight. So it's just something we're gonna have to adjust to. So as we walk out there, the first word from there then would be the Longhouse grounds. We gotta get going out there. Hey, Claude, maybe you can just type the English words there. What do you think?
It's already written. Angel wrote it.
Yes, no. I
Okay.
love you.
Okay, we're just waiting for Edith to log on to the Zoom on her phone, and then we go up there. So, did we get that word, Longhouse grounds?
Not yet.
Ooh, I just got kicked up here too.
What, your computer went off again? So that's your computer then that's wrong, that's screwy again.
Well, it's yeah.
You said, you just get that?
Uh-oh.
We can do it. We can do it. this. What do you want?
I sent the message.
Edith is out now. You should choose everyone or my name to put the word because
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
think
then.
she can receive it at the moment.
Okay, it just says to eat it though.
Yeah, but she's out. She got kicked out.
Okay, how do I change it then?
You have when you see Edith, there's like an arrow there. You can click on it and choose another name.
Okay, I'll choose
Choose
Angel.
everyone. You can choose
Angel?
everyone. You can put everyone if you want.
Okay, I'll put.
So
Okay.
Can you
so-
hear us well? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay, so
Yeah.
the first word would be Longhouse grounds. So this is what we'll do is we'll walk you through here. We would say, welcome to the Longhouse grounds. So we're gonna walk over to the garden. So this would be our first phrase, welcome to the Longhouse grounds. Okay, in the Longhouse, we got a lot of different trees, a lot of different plants, all kind of stuff like that. So we're gonna go over a few. This is a cedar tree, of course. This is a medicine. So the next word will be the cedar tree. And while Gerda is working on that, just so that everybody knows, cedar is a medicine that is used for many things, but it is used mostly for your lungs, clearing out your lungs. It is how you know how medicines work is you basically look at them and see what function they perform in the natural environment. So you know that in say like on a dusty road, you're on an old dirt road, you're driving down. If there's a lot of cedars, the cedars will absorb that dust. It does the same thing also with sound. No matter what it is, if it's a liquid, if it's sound, or if it's dust, cedar absorbs that. Okay, so the cedar tree is one of the words. Okay,
Okay,
another word here.
Excuse me, Stuart, but Mary Claude, you're writing down the English?
No, Mary Claude's with us out here.
Oh,
I'm
who?
writing it.
Oh,
I'm-
okay.
I do.
All right. Okay, no problem. Keep going.
Okay, we'll just go over a few things here, like a rose bush. So you need the term for the, and you know that they're very pointy, so don't stick your tongue on a rose bush. So that's one word, rose bush. Okay, now, let's walk over this way. Okay, what other word? Okay, the thorn tree. As you see, the white tree there, these are thorn trees. They flower early spring. Same thing with apples, you know, magnolias, dogwoods, those kind of trees. They all flower early. So that flowering tree right there is a thorn tree. So that's one of the words we'll need.
I don't know how to write this.
Thorn. If I'm
Okay,
not
like an
mistaken.
épine. Thorn tree, like an
Uh-huh,
épine.
Oui,
Okay.
exactement.
I don't know, Gerda, do you have a word for magnolia tree? For
No,
magnolia?
no, I never heard of it.
No, that's usually like South Carolina, North Carolina way. Maybe, how about a flowering tree?
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
It's kind of late now. The last week, the magnolias were blossoming and it was beautiful. Well, for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Now they're, it's the blossom season is over. Okay, so. Okay, the next tree will be the, oh wait, we did apple tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we won't do apple tree. Okay, right here though. Look over here. Raspberry bush. The raspberry bushes.
We already did raspberry.
Last week, what the hell?
Did we do raspberry bushes?
I don't think they were bush though.
No. So we'll do raspberry bush.
They are propagating everywhere.
Okay, here. Now this, of course, you know it's a fire, but it's a very specific fire. This is not like a fire that you would have in a longhouse that you would be cooking on or something like this. This is a work fire. It's a garden fire. So you know that it's always being used to work. Right now we got a grill on here. We can cook on here, but this is a work fire. So there must, Gerdo, is there a word or a
We should have one, yeah.
terminology for a work
Yeah.
fire?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Here, right here. Another word. Our stone table.
Okay.
So we'll get the word for this, stone table. We're just, like we said, we're just showing everybody around the garden tonight, you know, a little treat because it's garden season. Pine trees, there we go. Okay, so here's our garden. We got the three sisters all planted now. This is the our ceremonial garden. So it's not our sustenance. So the ceremonial garden is different. It's we have 5 rows, 5 circular rows, and each one represents, from the center is the Kanienkeha, the Oneida, the Onondaga, the Cayuga, and the Seneca. So the Seneca is the biggest row. It's on the outside. The Kanienkeha row is the smallest. It's on the inside, because this is just like our nations, that the Kanienkeha, the Kanienkeha are the smallest. The Seneca are the biggest. Oh, okay. Here's another thing. You see these rocks? We got very big rocks came out of the garden this year. So, Gerdo, maybe whatever terminology you can come up with the rocks that work their way out of the ground. This is our grandfathers. This is our grandfathers in action, and this is just something to think about here. How long does it take for a rock like this? See this gigantic rock here? I just pulled this out of here. It was right here. I've been working this garden for basically close to 30 years now. When I cleaned this out, I de-stumped it, took out all the stumps of the trees, took out all the rocks, and over the years, every time we till, you're getting some small rocks. These rocks that you see here lining the walkway, most of them came out of the garden. But this year, this is the first year that I've seen rocks so huge like this coming up out of the garden, and so many. So it's this is something that maybe we come up with a term for this also, about the event of having so many rocks coming up out of the garden. So think about that one and see what you can come up with on that. Okay, so this is the heart of our ceremonial garden. So did we already use the word ceremonial garden? Okay, so this is where we'll say the term ceremonial garden. Okay, now this in here is also where we do the astowagoa. So I would say to you, this is where I sing the Astoagoa. So this will be the next phrase. This is where I sing the Astoagoa. And then added to that phrase, I would ask you, where do you sing the Astoagoa? Where do you sing the Astoagoa? Okay, so this is where we carry out the Astoagoa. Like we said, this is our ceremonial garden. Watch out for this. This is our ceremonial toe stubber. Don't stub your toe on there. Oh, okay. Let's go see something over here. We got a special treat for you. Well, so the horse. So the word for horse, agusadas, but Guayaguero's gonna give it to you.
Come on, okay, say hi to everybody. Yay, come and say hi to everybody.
These are our puppies. These are Rhubarb's new puppies. So we can say puppies. Yeah. Let's even say we have 6 puppies to give away. We have 6 puppies to give away.
My sister wanted to have one, so I'm gonna call her and let her know.
Okay. Move on. Okay, another word, Guayaguero, another word is the thorn tree.
We already said it over there.
Did we?
Yeah.
Thorn tree?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Starting to rain again.
Okay.
We are up-
Maple tree. The
We are
maple
up,
tree.
we are up to 15 words already.
Okay, maple tree. We can say, how would we say this, Guayaguero? Where the children play, the playground.
Jiutkarita kodiksogo.
Okay, come this way.
Just write it down and we'll yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay, come over here, eat it. Okay, the other day we had an infestation. Show underneath the. We had an infestation. We told you about it of some kind of bug. Anyways, it's not important to say what kind, just to say an infestation of bugs. And so what we've done here is just to there was a little hole in the tree here that where we didn't notice, but there was these carpenter ants that went inside. And so we hooked up this here. I don't have a lighter right now. Wait. let me see. Go ahead. So we hooked this up to smoke out the bugs. So we say we used the pine needles to smoke out the bugs. Now, pine needles. This is something that everybody, if you have pines in your property, it's something that you probably rake up and throw out. Pine needles is something that is a very invaluable tool for you to utilize around your house for many things. You get infested by anything, bugs, and like Gerdo said earlier, even mice. You use that in your house, you use it anywhere, like you can rig it up in such a way, such as like this. It's good. The pine needles is good for cleaning out any kind of infestation. It's good. It's a medicine. So it's good for many different things while it's alive, even while it's in like this. Also, just to smoke out your property to get away, do away with mosquitoes. Okay, so let's walk this way. This is walking behind me. This is our what would we call it? Our pine tree tunnel. This is when we built this. When I planted this, we planted this for ceremonial purposes to be able to, hopefully, that one day when I be old, that these trees would be this big. But I guess I'm old already because these trees are this big, way ahead of the time that I expected them to be this big. So let's just say under the pines. Maybe let's say this: meet me under the pines.
You're writing that down?
Yes, they're just, I'm not sure about pine needles because I was disturbed on my side,
Okay.
so I'm not sure he asked about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Pine needles. Yeah.
As you know,
He asked, but
on Longhouse grounds, you have to be able to manage everything that the people need. You have to be able to have your place to plant, your maple trees to tap, your medicines to utilize. Oh, look at this! Come here. Why Gerdo? What would we call this? Can you see this?
Oh yeah, that's gum. Oh, netta. That's the medicine.
Look at that! It's hard, but
Smell it. You smell it. It's like Vicks.
oh, it smells really good. Look at where it's coming out. See, people always say the white pine, and they really don't know why. Why is it called the white pine? Well, here's one of the reasons why, but also you'll see underneath. Let's see. You see right here, that white streak, and underneath here, what do we call this, Gerdo?
What's that?
It's some kind of can you see it? It's like a powdery substance, a little bit sticky, and it always gathers underneath the branches.
Okay.
You can see it pretty much all the way up to the top. Hey,
Okay.
look, how about the word for squirrel?
Yeah, we got a word for everything.
Okay, can
20
you see the
words.
squirrel? Squirrel. Okay, like we said, on the Longhouse grounds, you got to, what just happened?
Nothing.
Okay, on the Longhouse grounds, we got to have place for everything, place to play, place to work, place to eat. place to sleep, all of that, for everything for the people, the garden, everything that you see already. And then here, you also have to have place for your dead. And so this is where we bury our dead. This is where my father is buried. So we'll say burial, Longhouse burial grounds. Okay, that's probably enough words. Let's go this way.
Ah, beautiful.
There.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Is anybody hearing us?
Now we
And
can.
somebody say something.
Hello, we can hear you. But you're
We are me now.
Okay. Yeah, you go in and tell us if there's any problem. Let's just go in.
Angel,
Wait, are we still on?
first word, ganusesne ahumzage. Right at the top, the first word. You see it? Right at the top. Well, eliminate the first one. Ganusesne ahumzage. Eliminate all that and keep the rest. Can you do that?
You want to keep only the two first one?
No, we're going to keep from what's going to horado ganusesne ahumzage. The rest.
Okay. And what's this?
Ohunzage, see ganusesne ahumzage. Eliminate all that.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
From the front, eliminate it.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay.
what does that mean?
No, we're saying it twice. Oh, it means we give thanks to the Longhouse grounds.
I'll be there in 2 seconds.
How many words did we get?
21.
21 so far.
21 words?
And I'm not sure I got all of them because sometimes it cuts, so.
That's a
So
little-
I'm thinking if,
What happened?
They are frozen.
You're frozen?
Yeah, they froze.
I'll try to piece it together. Let's go through one word at a time. And we'll,
Hey, you want to put all the words on right away? Should we put all the words down first, then come back and say them once we have them? It's up to you.
Yeah, we might as well, because the way we're doing it, yeah.
Okay. Okay, who's back in charge? Angel?
Yeah, Edith is not back yet, so.
Okay, give us that first word then.
Cedar tree.
No, there's another word. We didn't even say, okay. Okay, cedar tree. I'm sending it to you now. I just sent it. You see it?
Yes, just a minute.
That's a cedar tree.
You want to take this computer? It's because just send this to me and then use. I don't have internet. How am I going to send it?
We're having problems. Oh, wow. That many words?
Yes, you were motivated.
Let me know when you're ready to come back, Edith.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
Okay, Angel, I just sent you another word, the thorn bush.
And there's the rose bush before.
No, not before, after.
Yeah, but we know I noted the rose bush before the thorn tree.
Okay, well, now it's just gonna. Can you reverse it?
Yes.
Well, reverse it. Put the rose underneath.
Yeah, but I could just wait for you to give me the rose too.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so while we're waiting for all the words to be there.
Okay, you got it? There's your rose bush. You got it, Angel?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll just go down the line. The flowering
tree.
Okay, that's the one. Well, it's the same thing. That would be this. Okay, rosewoods could see. Oh no.
Oh.
Your computer's not coming back?
Did you try to restart? I'm gonna have to, I guess. That's what just doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Okay, there's the flowering tree.
Raspberry bush.
Okay.
Okay, so right now, what's going on? You might be wondering, how come nothing's happening? We just went over a bunch of words that Wayageto's translating, so we're just in the phase of him translating them and writing it down.
There's your raspberry bush. Work fire. Okay, there's your work fire. Stone table. There's your stone table. Okay. Now there's the rocks that work their way out of the ground.
Everybody did.
Okay,
Okay.
we're at the garden. Okay, go ahead.
Whew.
Okay, ceremonial garden. Okay, this is where I sing the Ostoa Goa.
Can't see now. Can anybody hear us?
Yes, we do.
Nobody can hear.
Yes, we can.
Now you're muted. Try again.
Can anybody hear us?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Man,
Yes, we can hear you.
we got too many devices in here, I think. We need. Esu, are you on this?
There's like a big delay, huh?
We got
Okay.
too much internet.
Okay, now the horse is next, eh?
Yes, of
No,
course.
I just
Okay, now there's your horse. Puppies.
Fourteen
No.
puppies.
Puppies. What's after that? Horse, okay, I just sent you the puppies. What's after that, mademoiselle?
We got 6 puppies to give away.
What's the next word?
We have, it's a phrase. We have 6 puppies to give away.
Okay. Okay. Here's your puppies to give away, maple tree. Okay, maple tree. Playground, you got the maple tree, yeah, okay. There's your playground.
You're not back?
Don't let me. I'll try it again. But
Pine needles.
every time I try it, it just goes up.
Maybe you could try with the wire.
Oh, yeah.
I won't reach over there. Hey, where is it?
Was eaten by the mice.
Meet me under the pines and then,
Last time I was at the Longhouse, I took it and I put it back in the étagère.
okay,
You know,
Angel, there's your meet me under the pines, okay? Okay, now pine tree medicine.
I'm gonna know which one is which one.
Pine tree medicine, okay. Your squirrel. Okay, burial grounds.
Holy, this ain't fun. Oh, that's too short. Where, Angel, where did you put it?
In the where it was in the what's étagère in the thing with
The shelf.
yes.
It's probably over there.
I just put it back there and I let it plugged in the router, so it should be there.
Oh, we had to replace the router this week. It blew up.
Yeah. There. Circle, as Angel would say. You made me think fast. It's good. Go back to the top. Okay, there's your song. Okay, your first one. Everybody ready? Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Is the Longhouse that back? The Longhouse is muted at the moment. Stuart computer is muted.
Are we okay there?
Yes, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay, the first word is ganusesne aoheta.
Ganusesne aoheta.
Ganosesne ahojeta.
Ganosesne aoheda.
Ganosesne aoheda.
Ganosesne aoheta.
Ganosesne aoheta.
Ganusesne aoheda.
Elsa?
Ganosesne ahojeta.
Ganosesne aoheda. Circle.
Okay, the next one, Angel, the next one, Onkwanerista, that's not the Longhouse garden, that's the umbilical cord. But that is the garden.
Okay, that starting 3, 2, 1. Onkwanerista.
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 Unguananista.
Onkwanerista.
Onkwanerista.
Unguanarista.
Onkwanerista.
Harold? Are you there, Harold? Yeah.
Onkwanerista. Onkwanerista.
Onkwanerista. Circle.
Okay. We give thanks to the Longhouse grounds. What ganuharado ganusesne aohunzage.
What ganuwadadu ganosesne aonzage.
What ganuwadadu ganosesne ahonzage.
What wanuwaradu ganosesne aohontage.
What one grado ganosesne aohonzage.
Very good.
What wanuwaradu ganoseske ahonsaske.
Aohunzage.
Aohonsage.
Very good.
What canoveratu canosasne ahunonstake.
Aohunzage.
Ahonstake.
Aohunzage.
Ahohunsake.
Okay.
Can you say it again while you get it?
What ganuharado
What kunu urado
ganusesne
ganusesne
aohunzage.
aohunzage.
What ganuharado ganosesne ahojeta.
Very good.
Harold?
What ganuweradu ganusesne aohunzage.
Very good.
What ganuwaradu ganusesne aohonzage. Circle.
Okay, before we go any further, just to expand on that. Longhouse grounds. Now, unless you grow up in Longhouse, then those words are just words for you. And the way it's put together, you can understand what that means. That's the grounds of the Longhouse. But unless you grew up in Longhouse, then Longhouse grounds means something much more deep to you. It's your anchor. It's where you come from. It's where everything happens. It's where your identity comes from, where it's everything. You have a root. You have something that never changes, something that is consistent, something that is your home, that is always there, where the law, where peace is always the way. And so Longhouse grounds is something much more than if you say the grounds of your own house or the grounds of, say, City Hall, so to speak. Well, Longhouse grounds is home. It is where people feel at ease, where people can go to get away from the craziness of the way the world is right now. So when we say we give thanks for Longhouse grounds, it's more than just that phrase, more than just those words. And of course, if you haven't been here, then it is just words. But for those of you who have been here, then you know the connection that it offers you. You know the consistency that is there for you, the peace of mind, the place where you can go to get away, where it's quiet, where there is going to be no problems, no troubles, where everybody is helping each other, where there's always a fire going, where there's always something cooking, where there's always food waiting for you, always something to drink, always a place for you to sleep. So Longhouse is much more than even just these things that I said. It expands to areas that you can't even, that I can't even think of right now. Like if I had to go and think of this, what else is there? Okay, knowledge, there's teachings there. So there is spirituality, there is understanding of the cosmos from that central point of Longhouse grounds. So just for you to know what Longhouse grounds encompasses, it encompasses everything, because the Longhouse grounds is everywhere on Turtle Island. Okay, so where are we at?
Cedar tree. O not tagwan don't sera, o not tagwan don't sera garunda.
Okay, Angel, not the guan. Put that what is that, a comma? What's the one that goes on the top? Is that a comma?
A global?
Not tagwan. K-W-E-N. Angel, put an N. K-W-E-N. Okay.
Yeah, right there, not the guan. After the N.
Sera.
Yeah.
Not tagwan don't sera. That should do it. O not tagwan don't sera garunda.
O not the guan dansera garunda.
Onontaguan dansera garunda.
Onantakwan dansara garunda.
Onontaguan dansara garunda.
Natakwan dansara garunda.
Onan taquan tansera garunda.
Very good.
Onontaguan dansara garunda.
Onontaguan dansera garunda.
Anontaguan dansera garunda.
Very good.
Onontaguan dansera garunda. Circle.
Okay.
Can you make them a little bigger, Angel? Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Where are you? Where did you go? Okay. Rose bush. Yojitza hik today. Yojitza hik today. Break it at za.
Okay, Angel. You, yeah, you za.
Yeah, break it there. Hik today. But let it go like that. Yojitza hik today.
You za hik today.
Yoditza hik today.
Yotitsa hik today.
Yojitsa hik today.
Yozitsa hik today.
Yotsotsa hik today.
Yojitza hik today.
Yotsitsa hik today.
Yojitsa hik today.
Yozitsa hik today.
Yotzitsa hik today. Circle.
Okay, well, I got a question on that.
Okay.
Yodzitsa,
It's the flower.
is that the flower?
Yeah.
Or the, okay, so if we're talking about just one rose, could we say Yodzitsa?
Just Ojita.
Odzitsa. Okay, maybe you can put a slash there. Or that.
There's a word for rose, but I cannot think about it because Yujitsa hik today. That's what it is. The rose. Yujitsa hik today.
So on the English, just after rose, put slash flower.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we don't have to say that one because we already said the rose bush.
Okay, thorn tree. Ohikta garunda.
Ohikta garunda.
Ohita Karunda.
Ohikta garunda.
Ohita Garunda.
Ohikta garunda.
Ohikta Garunda.
Oita Garunda.
Ohita Garunda.
Ohikta Garunda.
Ohikta garunda. Circle.
Okay, great. Okay, flowering tree. Dewa derunda. At TA. Split. Jitza. Split again. Jitza negaros. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Dewa derunda. Jitza negaros.
De waterunda zitza nagaros.
De Waderunda Titsa Negarus.
De waderunda tsitsa negarum.
Ewadarunda Zitza Negarum.
De wararinda tsitsa negaru.
Ewateronda Tsitsa Negaruns.
Iwatarunda Titsa Negarum.
Ewadarunda Zitza Negarum.
Ewatarunda Zitza Negarus.
De waterunda titsa negarus. Circle.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody aced that one. You're listening now. See what you weren't doing every week. You're listening. Sometimes maybe you're on the phone too, but it's good. That's a hard word.
Yoyanore.
Okay.
The damn phone.
Okay.
I'm
Deganus,
learning.
deganus squararum. Okay, deganus at the S. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Deganus squararum, yoguirude.
Degonus guardarum yoguirode.
Deganus Guararum Yoguirode.
Deganus quararum yo uirade.
Deganun Squararum Yoguirore.
Deganos quararum yoguirate.
Tequananuns Quararun Yoquiriote.
Oh, yoguirude.
Iganus Guararum Yokirode.
Guirude.
Yoquirode.
Deganun Squararum Yoguirode.
Deganus Guararum Yoguirode.
Deganus quararum yoguirode. Circle.
Okay. Work fire. Okay, yagoyo donsta. What's Zahuni? Yagoyo donsta. What's Zahuni?
Yogo yo, put the whatever there, yeah. Yogo yo datsta, what's Seruni?
Yagayo.
What? No. Okay, yagoyo donsta. Now, what's Zon? What's Zon? TSCN. What's Zon? Huni.
Yagoyo Donsta Watsahoni.
Yeah.
Yo dansta what sahuni.
Yagoyo Dance Sta
What's the honey?
Yagyoyo dansa watsahoni.
Honey.
Yakoyo dansta watsahoni.
Yakuyo dansta watsahoni.
Yagoyo dansta watsahoni.
Yagayo dansa watsahoni.
Yagoyo dansta watsahoni. Circle.
Yeah, okay, that was actually an easier word and you had more trouble with that one. Okay. This one is a stone table. Onaya adequada.
Onanya adequada.
Onaya adequada.
Onaya adequada.
Onaya adequada.
Anya adequada.
Onaya adequara.
Onaya adequada.
Onaya adequada.
Ananya adequada.
Onaya adequada. Circle.
Okay.
Why is Onaya, is that stone or is that table?
No, that's stone.
Stone, okay.
Because anything bigger than that stone there, your table you showed us, the name changes after that. Like a boulder is stone, but we're not going to touch it. I'm just telling you. We'll run into it later. Okay, the rocks work their way out of the ground. What gudi no ya? What gudi? What gudi? Split it there. No ya. Hunjotka. I think you could do that. What gudi? What good? 3, 2, 1. What gudi no ya? Hunjotka.
What gundi naya und gunsk. Wait. Okay.
Okay, listen, I'll go start it and then you come right after me. What gudi naya hunjotka.
What gundi naya und zokkawe.
What kundi noya hotsokawe.
What kundinaya honsokawe.
What kundinaya unsot kwawe.
Good.
Ontinaya onskotwatwe.
What kunti naya onsot kawe.
Very good.
What good dinaya unsokawe.
Very good.
What koni naya onsokawe.
Unti naya onsokawe.
Very good.
What continaya unsotkawe. Circle.
Okay.
Why Gerdo? In the hundzotkawe, is the T with the hunt or is it zot?
No, what good no yahu? No, it's jotka.
Okay, yeah, got that mark there. Okay, that's what I needed there. Okay.
Now, ceremonial garden. Yunderi. Wahte jata kaheta.
What the? Right after the what the? Yeah.
Kaheta. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yunderi wahte jata kaheta.
Yunderi what the kaheda.
Yunderi, one more time. Yunderi wahte jata kahunta. Kaheta.
What the? Okay, put a one after the wa. W-A-H.
Wahte jata. Yunderi wahte jata kaheta.
Yunderi what the jata kaheta.
Yuderiwa tejata gaheta.
Yunderiwa de jata gaheta.
Yunderi wahta
Jata.
jata gareta.
Kaheta.
Gaheta. kaheta.
Yon cheriwate tiata gaeta.
Very good, Yana.
Yun cheriwate tiahta kaheta.
Okay.
Undriwate chata kaheta.
Okay, you're reading well.
You, sorry. You didn't you want the jata gaeta.
Very good, Elsa.
Yon tariwate yata kaheta.
Very good.
Yonderiwate tiata gaheta. Circle.
All right. Okay, these words, they're pretty easy. Maybe the N word, it's not, none of them are new anymore. Sinue, ostoa goa, gerono. Okay, we'll break that. Gerono. Hetsta. Sinu, okay. 3, 2, 1. Sinue, ostoa goa, gerono hetsta.
Dinue astoa goa gerono hetsta.
Sinue ostoagoa garuno hetsta.
Sinue ostoagoa garnu hetsta.
Sinunwe ostoagoa gerino etsta.
Sinunwe stoagoa gerono etska.
Very good.
Chinui astoagoa gereno hetsta.
Okay.
Tinue astoa goa gereno aesta.
Okay.
Kenue ostoa goa que no esta.
Okay.
Esta.
Sinue ostoagoa gereno hetsta.
Great. Good one.
Zinue ostoagoa garano etsta. Circle.
Yeah. Everybody went up a couple of notches tonight. I better not talk too fast. We got a few more. Okay. Where do you sing the Gastoa Goa? Okay, it's I spelled it wrong. K-A and take the H out. Ganue. Gaderon, between the two ends. Okay. I'll say it once, then I'll say it twice, and then you go. Ganue, gaderonota ostoa goa. Ganue, gaderonota ostoa goa.
Ganue gaderonota astoa goa.
Ganue garenonota ostoagoa.
Ganue gaderonota astoagoa.
Anunwe gateranosta ostoagoa.
Ganunwe gateranota astoagoa.
Kanunwe kateranota ostoagoa.
Ganue gadera nota ostoagoa.
Kenue gateranota ostoagoa.
Unwe garanonota ostoagoa.
Ganunue gateranota ostoagoa. Circle.
Okay.
Okay, we got to add something in English. Can you go to the word just above where the first astoa goa is? And put slash great feather dance slash creators dance. Yeah. So everybody knows that when you hear the astoa goa, this is the it's like your national anthem. So the astoa goa is the national anthem of creation. It's not a song of a person. It's not a person singing to creation. It's creation itself singing out. As you have heard many times, that Wayagirdo identifies that each of us are songs, that our mother brings our song into the world. She sings our song, and then we sing that song, our mother's song, until we find our own song. So everything is about singing. Everything is making a vibration in this world, and it can be heard by other things. Trees sing songs, they make vibrations, and it can be heard by other trees. Raspberry bushes, everything, everything that is water vibrates, resonates, so it has a song also. It's just that in the different constitutions that all of us are made up in, that there are certain what can you say, like levels of creation, levels of reality. Just like we know that there's certain things that we can't hear, but dogs can hear it. So just because we can't hear it does not mean it is not real. It is real. The vibration of all things is a real song that is being sung. So all things sing a song. And so when you get the song of all creation, then this is the Astowagoa. Okay.
Okay, the horse. See, in front of horse, put small, because it's your horse. It's a small horse. You got to be specific. So, gani gana squa'a agosadas.
Gunny, right at Gunny, put the mark there.
Gani gana squa'a, gua'a. Gani gana squa'a agosadas. Go ahead.
Gani gana squa'a agosadas.
Gani gana squa'a agosado.
Gani gana squa'a agosada.
Gani gana squa'a agosada.
Gani gana squa'a agosata.
Keni gana squaha aconsatos.
Gani gana squaha agusantas.
Ganingana
Squa'a. Gani gana squa'a.
Ganingana squaha gosata.
Gani gana squa'a agosatums.
Gani gana squa'a agosatos. Circle.
Okay, puppies, the new puppies. So put new puppies, new in front of puppies. Yowidas, and that's new. Yowidas Erhard.
I was wondering because that's in the moon phase, huh? Yori was a Erha.
Yeah, that's new. So Yori was the Erhard. But they have another word on Izokwa, but I think that's for humans.
Human
Onizo-
puppies?
No, human beings.
Rubber.
Yeah, human babies. I mean, little babies, newborns. Anyway, we said this word, Yowidas.
Yori was a Erha.
Yowiraze herha.
Yowirase erhar.
Yowirase erha.
Yowivrase erha.
Yorirwaze irhar.
Yowiraze Erhard.
Yo virase era.
Yowi raze eha.
Yowiraze Erhar. Circle.
Okay. We have 6 puppies to give away. You'll say Yakinas. Break it there. Yakinas. Guawis. Oida Erhar. 3, 2, 1. Yakinas Guawis. Oida Erhar.
Yoginas Guardis,
No, yakina squaw.
Yogini squawis.
No, okay, just look at it, Stuart. I'll say it, then come after me. I won't even say it again. Yakina squawis owira erhar.
Yakina squawis. A weirda erha.
Yakinasquawis owira herhar.
Yakinasquawis owira erhar.
Yakinasquaris owerha erhar.
Yakinasquaris owira erhar.
Yakinasquawis owira erhar.
Very good.
Yakinasquawis awira erhar.
Yakinasquawis owira heran. Owira eran.
Okay, erhar.
Eran.
Okay,
Yakina squabis. Oriba. Awira. Erha.
Yaginasquawis owira erhar.
yeah.
Circle.
Okay. Now, maple tree we've done many times, but that doesn't hurt. Wata garunda.
Wata garunda.
Wata garunda.
Wahta garunda.
Wata 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 garunda. Circle.
Okay. Playground. Yutswat dakwa. Yutswat dakwa. You want to break it at the, yeah, that's a good, the WA. Okay, Yutswat dakwa o ohunzage.
Yutswat.
Okay, I'll say it one more time, Stuart. Yutswat dakwa ohunzage.
Yutswat dakwa ahunzage.
Yutswatakwa ahunzage.
Yunswadakwa ohunzage.
Yunswadakwa onzake.
Yunswatakwa ahonsage.
Yunswatakwa ohunsake.
Yunta sakwa ahunzage.
Sake.
Yunswatagwa unsage.
Yeah.
Yonswadagwa. Ohunzak.
Okay, Yutswat dakwa ohunzage.
Yonswadakwa. Ohunzage.
Very good.
Yonswadakwa ahonzage. Circle.
All right.
Just for people to take note there of ohunzage. You see that quite a couple of times here in just the words that we've done tonight. But say Wiskni ohunzage, the territories of the 5 nations. You hear that that's land, that's ground, it's the territory of. So it's you just to say that you see that quite often. So you know there that like sometimes you can't tell which word which Kanienkeha word is correlating with what English word. So just there that you make the connection to ground.
Okay. Okay. Pine needles. Onanda yohik dun dun. Onanda yohik dun dun.
Yohik. Right at the yohik. Onanda yohik dundu. Dundu.
Yeah.
Onanda yohik dundu.
Onanda yohikdundun.
Onanda yohikdondo.
Onanda yohikdondo.
Onanta yohiktundu.
Onanda yohiktundu.
Onanda yogi dodum.
Onanda yohikdundu.
Onanda yohikdondo. Circle.
Okay. Meet me under the pines. Ono dogo. Donjadatka. Ono dogon Donjadatka.
Okay, don't ja at the TIA.
Okay, ono dogon Donjadatka.
Onondogo, donjatatko.
Onondogo, Tanjataka.
Onandogo Tanjadaka.
Onondogon Donjatakan.
Onadongo Danjetaka.
Onondogo Tanchatakten.
Unandungu dande chaka.
Donjadatka.
Jundataka.
Okay.
Onondogu Tanchatatkum.
Very good.
Onandungu Damjadaku.
Go.
Onondogu Donjadatka. Circle.
Okay.
Boyagerdo, can you break that word down? Onondogo and donjatatka.
Okay, ono dogo, ono is the Donjadatka is where we meet. We actually put under the pine before it. Yeah, so ono dogo Donjadatka. Yeah, that's proper now. The other way too would have been okay. Now we got the pine tree medicine. Ononda a onukwa. Ononda a onukwa.
Onanda, onanunkwa.
Oh,
Aonunkwa.
Onanda, Aununkwa.
Onanda Aonunkwa.
Onanda Aununkwa.
Onada Aonunkwa.
Onanta Aonunkwa.
Unanda aununkwa.
Onanda aunungwa.
yeah, onukwa.
Aununkwa.
Onunda Aonunkwa.
Onanda Aununkwa. Circle.
Now this one's easy, I think. Arosa, squirrel.
Arosa.
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 Rosa.
Arosa.
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 No.
You're not on Zoom?
Arosa. Circle.
Can you get on Facebook too?
Okay, we're gonna have to split this one. You de yerun da.
Squirrel.
At da. There we are, the da qua. Da qua. Okay. You de yerun da de weyon da qua. 3, 2, 1. You de yerun da de weyon. Hey, I said it wrong. You de yerun da de weyon da qua.
Yodea yunda de weyondakwa.
Okay. No, that was wrong. Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm used to saying it fast. I can't break it down. But de yerun da de weyon dakwa.
Yodeyerun da dewa yang takwa.
That's the one.
Yondeyerunda de Weyantakwa.
Yonte yerun tade huyandakwa.
Oteyanun Tatweyantakwa.
Shut up.
Yonterun tateweya takwa.
Okay, very good.
Yode yerunta de wiyendakwa.
Okay.
Yoteyirunda de wen takwa.
Okay.
Yonte yerun tateweyon takwa.
That's very good.
Yondeyeru Tadeweyondakwa. Circle.
Okay, we want to go back 1 second to Rosa. We're just gonna share with you something. We want you to see this video, so are you ready to share? Here it comes, it's about Rosa. It happened yesterday. Can't hear it.
Oh, I had to share the sound.
But also, I think you.
Look right there, your volume's off.
Okay, but I'm gonna create reverberation if
Yeah, you have to move.
The sound is off.
I'm on. I'm muted.
Also to pull your down.
I'm muted. That's muted too.
Television.
Sound of something goes into the microphone of you that you should mute the television probably, or the black rocker or
You have
something.
to mute there on the
That's
computer
muted.
and on your Zoom.
Okay, there's no reverberation now. Okay, here we go.
But their sound is still cut. Can you see on the video there?
Right there on the video, you see it.
I don't
Zoom.
because I have the Zoom on top. I just saw it.
But I don't think you shared the sound when you share it.
Okay, the hell with it, Jesus.
You
Let's go
share
back.
it again and click share sound.
Okay, let's record it now.
I think you're still muted.
Was that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, why do we got? Where are we echoing? Okay. That was the last one then?
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody, this is where Wyagerdo is gonna say all the words recorded, so everybody knows to stay quiet for a few minutes until we're done here.
Okay, the first one. Gonna sit now.
Oh, please let me mute. Is everybody muted? Could another host mute them because I cannot do everything at the same.
I'm muting. I mute the Longhouse too, huh, Angel?
Yeah, just to make sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ganusesne Oheta, the Longhouse Garden. Onkwanerista, our umbilical cord. What Guanajuato Ganusesne Ohunzage. We give thanks to the Longhouse grounds. Don't Saragarunda, cedar tree. Yojitza hik to the rose flower bush. Ojitza is a flower. Ohikta garunda is a thorn tree. De whatschitza negaros. De waderunta schitza negaros, flowering tree. De ganosquararu yoguiro de raspberry bush. Okay. Yagoyo dosta what's tohuni, work fire. Onoya adequara, stone table. What kudi noya hunza, what kudi noya hunzotka we. The rocks work their way out of the ground. Okay, go back, Sarah, okay. You did what the jata go heta. Ginue, oh, ceremonial garden. Ginue ostoa goa gaderonota, where I sing the ostoa goa. Ganue gader, okay, where you sing. Kanua kaderanata o stoa goa. Where do you sing the stoa goa? Kanigana squa'a agosados, small horse. Yoida ze Earhart, new puppies. Yakina squawis oida Earhart. We have 6 puppies to give away. Wahtagarunda is a maple tree. Yutswa dakwa umzage, playground. Onanda yohik dundu, pine needles. Ono dogun da jadatka. Under the pines we meet. Onada aonukwa, pine tree medicine. Arosa, squirrel. Yudeyeru tadawayo dakwa, burial grounds. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
That
right.
was the most efficient class.
Okay, what time is it?
8:53.
Ooh, all right, 7
I
minutes.
say it was the most efficient one.
Okay, last week, did we say we were supposed to come back with anybody's word or anything? Was that?
Not
No?
that I remember, but at the beginning there was Elsa, and then there was Janet that rose her hand along the way. But
But yes, we had something. I just wrote it there. It's the difference between Jagunses and Yonkiatesu. That's what Elsa asked a few weeks ago.
that was responded. The difference between Jagunsese and Yonkiadizo. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so we're just, we're ready to close then, right? Okay, who's with us here tonight?
Hans, Elsa, Janet, Harold, Merrick, Mark, Angel, and us.
Is there anybody who didn't do a closing yet?
Yes, but I won't mention because
Can I have a question before we close? Why is the rock coming out of the ground named grandfathers?
Who?
Hans and Mark.
Okay. Okay, we'll address that on Wednesday. We gotta do the closing now. Mark never done the closing. Mark done the closing
Maybe
before.
Harold didn't do it either. I just don't remember now.
Is there anybody here present who didn't do the closing before?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark. Mark didn't do it.
Mark? Okay, Mark, you ready to do the closing?
I don't know how to. I never
you
did
do.
that.
Well, just imagine that your life depended on it and it was the last thing you had to do in this world.
Okay, okay, well, I'll give it a try then. I'd like to give thanks to all of the life beings on this planet. Oh my God, I don't know how to say it. All of the trees, the insects, the animals, the sun that brings the light in the sky, and the moon at night, and oh boy, everything that lives on this planet that was created by our mother. I would also thank the Sky Woman and the Grandmother Moon and our Mother, the Earth. I just give thanks as well to all of the people present here tonight, and give thanks to every living thing on this planet. And anything that's bad, we toss it aside to the three all the three the three spheres that we make sure that it goes away. Air to solid, air to solid, air to solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, bravo.
I tried.
Okay, just to
Yep.
adjust for everybody. Okay, Mark, you see how it is? I'm sure you probably done this at some point in your own head without speaking. All of us have done this. Now, whenever the first time comes around where we have to do the opening or the closing, we could be 100% certain in our head of the things that we say. You know, like I said, we probably done it 100 times, just thinking it. I give thanks for this. Just thinking it. Okay, we're doing the closing now, so we say these things. So, but you find that when you actually have to do it, then yeah, you get nervous. It's like kind of like stumbling over your own feet. Now, this is something that everybody has to get used to. You have to adjust yourself to doing this publicly, because once you do it publicly, then you're in a different realm. Because while you're doing it just for yourself, you're just by yourself, you know, it doesn't really even matter. There's thinking it in your own head. Let's say if you're gonna say, I give thanks for all the trees. In your own head, you might just say trees, insects, but you might be thinking, I give thanks for all the trees and all the insects as to the work that they do upon the trees, keeping the trees clean and blah, 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 stuff like this. So it's a matter of becoming used to doing it publicly, because when you do it publicly, then you have to correlate your words with what you're thinking with what actually comes out of your mouth, because the words that come out of your mouth when you're doing it publicly, then of course it's crucial that what you're saying is comprehensible by others. It's crucial that it makes sense. Let's say you're going to say, I give thanks for, I don't know, just an example. I can't think. I give thanks for mountains. And you might think at the same time, I can't think of a good example here, like falling off of a mountain. So it might not be the things that you want to say, that you intend to say. So this is the reason why we have to get used to this. You have to allow these things to flow through you, because you are the conduit. The purpose of the Kanienkeha class is, of course, for you to learn Kanienkeha. But as we said before, also, it's to learn concepts. It's to learn actions, things that we must do in this world. The English-speaking world, the non-native world speaking, all the languages that they speak do not carry out Ohon Dagari Wadekwa. They do not carry out a lot of the things that you're learning in the Kanienkeha class, because the individuals have been broken down. So here, as an individual, Mark, yourself as an individual, you have been broken down to the point of where you have the words in your head, what you're thinking, but you get nervous, and so those words don't come out proper, or else at some point you may feel like, hey, this word doesn't fit, and maybe I'm saying the wrong thing. This is the reason why everybody has to get used to Ohon Dagari Wadekwa, doing the opening, doing the closing, because one day you're gonna have to do it for your loved ones. You may have to speak the words over the body of your loved ones. I had to do it. You certainly will have to do it. All of us are confronted with this. Unless you are living alone by yourself on an island somewhere, you're never going to have to deal with anybody dying, and you're never going to have to be speaking words for them. So none of us are living on an island. That means all of us are going to, at some point, we're going to have loved ones that are going to pass. And when that time comes, or someone that we respect, or someone that we honor, when that time comes, you are going to be called to action. You are the one that is going to have to speak the words. So this is the purpose why each week we have a different person do the closing. Even though you're not saying it in Kanienkeha, eventually everybody in the class will be doing the closing in Kanienkeha. This is the goal. So we are gradually getting everybody used to the human way of thinking, the proper way of thinking, the proper way of human relations being rooted in peace. Now, every other language does not have words to identify these things. The Kanienkeha language has words that will identify absolutely everything in creation. So there's concepts in the non-native world that you don't have, that you can't grasp certain things. But through the translation of Kanienkeha into whatever, French, English, into whatever language, we can expand the knowledge of the great peace beyond just the Kanienkeha, beyond just the Wiskni Hunzage. We can expand the knowledge of the great peace to all peoples on earth. This is the ultimate goal of the Kanienkeha class. This is precisely what Waiagerdu does in all the classes teaching the language. This is precisely what we do in all the teachings and all the sharings. It's to correlate a perfectly thinking, functioning human being and how that human being carries out their responsibilities to other human beings and to all creation. Okay, so viowakowa, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the garden, tour of the grounds. We wanted to, break up the monotony and just give you a little bit of excitement. Maybe next week we'll have a football game or something. Lacrosse game.
Yeah.
Maybe one Kanienkeha class, we can do a lacrosse game and speak all about the medicine. Because the last time we done a medicine game, it was for my Auntie Alvi. That was probably, let me see, that had to been 35 years ago, I would bet you. This was the last time I participated in a medicine game in the Longhouse, ceremonial. It was carried out for my aunt. This is a medicine game, of course, and it can be performed for specific people who have issues internal, not medical, but who maybe have an imbalance or something like that. So there's something for you to think about while you're here.
Okay.
We'll do a Kanienkeha class with the medicine game.
All right. Okay, look, tomorrow, Edith, is still there?
Yeah.
You left the plants there?
No, but I can if you want.
No, yeah, leave the plants there then, because I gotta go to Longhouse in the morning anyhow, about 11 o'clock, I'll stop by.
Okay, then.
Okay?
All righty.
Okay,
Now
then.
go, everybody.
Stuart, can I ask you how old are the puppies, and do you know if they're female and male?
We didn't check yet. They're too small. We'll let you know on Wednesday. They were born when we were planting 3 days ago.
Wow, okay. I'll tell my sister. Bye, thank you. Bye, Sansetio. Bonne